you're moving from one promotion to the next. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much, man. I tell you what, it was a little nerve-wracking. It was a lot of sitting and waiting, but ultimately, I think it was a great decision.
When did all this start? When did you officially become a free agent that could talk to different organizations and receive offers?
The whole process kind of started. I became a free agent, a restricted free agent, after my bout with Ryan Bader. And restricted free agent just means that I'm only allowed to negotiate with the UFC. So then we began to negotiate my contract a little further, and from that point, 60 days from that fight, I became an unrestricted free agent so that any organization could make me an offer. And that's when obviously, I'm just sitting around training and, staying in the office, staying busy. But the whole time I'm like, man, this can really go wrong.
Did the UFC come with an offer, or did they wait for you to get into the unrestricted status?
Well, the UFC was the first person to make an offer, and then we got offered during the restricted free agency time period.
Okay.
And it didn't change much when I became an unrestricted free agent.
So then you finally got this offer from Bellator, and you had the opportunity to go back to the UFC and say, this is what they offered, or once you got the deal from Bellator, was it a slam dunk and you were their guy?
No, absolutely. I had the chance to go back to UFC and have them match my offer, and they declined.
But to be clear, they wanted to hang on to you. It's just they didn't want to match that offer. Is that what it boiled down to, or were they just out of the Phil Davis business at that point?
Yes, they absolutely they wanted to hang on to me. They just didn't want to match the terms of the other offers.
Phil, every fighter that we talk to that goes through a similar process has different reasons why they end up where they end up. For you, what would you say was the main factor? Was it money, or did Bellator offer you something that the UFC couldn't? Did Scott Coker have a nice little layout of a plan of what he wants to do with you? Can you kind of get into that?
Reasons as far as why, I think it's simple. We as fighters, we fight people for money. There's no secret there, guys. Guys, we fight people for money. If someone's saying, hey, I might be able to do something more for you over here, well, then I might be interested. It's as simple as that. I absolutely enjoy my job, but it is definitely for a price.
How much did sponsorship play a role in this decision? I know the UFC announced their Reebok deal, and not all the fighters were too happy with that. Did that play anything into your decision?
That whole deal with sponsorship, truthfully, I wanted to weigh that into my decision, but the logical side of me said I can't because I don't know the terms of that deal, and it hasn't even been announced yet. So I still had to go with what made sense. Let's say it's the best deal ever. I'm not convinced that it will be, but let's just say that it is. My fight contract still needs to reflect my best interest before sponsorship is even an issue.